New York is working on legislation that would prohibit social media companies from using algorithms to control what children see on their social media feeds. Joining us now, Vice President and General Counsel for NetChoice and Professor at George Mason University, Carl Szabo. It's great to see you, Carl. In your opinion, what makes this law unconstitutional?
Right now, we are engaged in several lawsuits across the country on basically the same law, and it is all centered around First Amendment speech. Essentially, what we are seeing in this legislation from the state of New York is the attempt to ban the ability of New Yorkers to access information online, speak online, as well as to require age verification, or essentially ID for the internet, to even access certain capabilities. And then finally, it is undermining and denying the editorial rights of websites to organize content the way they want to show it. It is unconstitutional. We have seen several courts already render decisions on similar bills on their unconstitutionality. And if New York heads down the same failed path, they should expect the same failed outcome.
Zeroing in on New York, as you just mentioned, what do you think makes this law different from other states who have passed laws, again, restricting social media for children?
So this one goes specifically after the algorithms. We've seen similar efforts in states like California, where a Democratic judge ruled in favor of NetChoice against the state of California, saying it violates the editorial rights. But New York seems to be trying to hang all of their constitutionality on this notion that the rights of a website to organize content the way they want is not protected by the First Amendment. And that, of course, doesn't make sense. They are ordering websites to organize content in what is called a chronological feed, which means the most recent post is the one you see first. If it's about self-harm or eating disorders or something like that, that's the post that 17-year-olds will see. Under the current regime, websites can decide what content is at the top, and if it is objectionable content like that, it gets relegated to the bottom. So at the end of the day, the very thing the state of New York is trying to block is the very problem they are going to create.
In your mind, what is the perfect solution?
Yeah, unfortunately, there is no silver bullet. Parents cannot be replaced by government. Parents cannot be replaced by social media. So what the government needs to do is work with parents. You can do something as simple as a PSA. It's 11 p.m. Do you know where your kid's cell phone is at? They could do what we've seen done in Florida and Virginia, which is require digital education in schools as part of the course curriculum. There are many steps that are constitutional and actually work. And that's what we expect states to do, not continue to double down on unconstitutional approaches, because an unconstitutional law protects 0 children.
Carl Szabo, thank you for sharing your thoughts with us tonight on the National Desk. We appreciate it.
Thank you.